So there's this thing in the budget that I refuse to cut out. And while sometimes a little bit of guilt sneaks in about it, who am I kidding? I have no regrets. Hi friends, I'm Jen with The Budget Bounce, and today I'm participating in a collab with some other awesome channels, all of whom are listed in the description box. When you're done watching this video, be sure to get over there and check out their videos and let them know that you made it there from this one. And if you're here from one of the other channels, welcome! We share the ups and downs of living life on a budget during our journey to financial freedom and independence. And that starts with getting out of a mountain of debt. I would love for you to join the Budget Bounce family, so please consider subscribing. So today we are all going to be talking about how we live the Treat Yourself life. This collab is hosted by Amy from Go With Less. She and her husband Tim share the story of cutting more than $6,500 per month from their spending so that they could retire in their 40s and travel the world. They have so much to share about how to spend less and live more, so be sure to head over and check out their channel when you get done here. Alright, let's talk about the importance of treating yourself.
Donatella!
T-Mobile!
3 words for you. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself 2011!
Once a year, Donna and I spend a day treating ourselves. What do we treat ourselves to?
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
Fragrances.
Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year!
Okay, so what I'm going to share today is not quite as extravagant as Donna and Tom's annual Treat Yourself Day. But there is something to be said for doing something nice for yourself, so I don't want anyone to dismiss the thought altogether. When you're working hard for your financial goals, there may not be a lot of money in the budget for things like treating yourself. But treating yourself doesn't have to be excessive or expensive. You may have to get creative, but sometimes it can be as simple as shifting your mindset about how some of the littler things in life impact you and your overall outlook. So I'm going to share something that I do to treat myself, along with 10 other ways that you can treat yourself while working with a limited Treat Yourself budget. The way I treat myself is that I use Mary Kay skincare and cosmetics. Mary Kay is not the most expensive brand in the health and beauty industry, but they are also not priced like Maybelline or Noxzema that you find like at Target and Walmart or your local drugstore. And when we went on a budget last year, this was not something that I was willing to waver on. The cost of a cleanser and moisturizer is $56 retail, but I get it for half that at a cost of $28 because I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I have a small customer base that continues to order product from me even though I'm no longer actively growing my business. And those orders are just enough to cover my expenses for the product I use. But let me be clear. If my sales were to disappear altogether, I would still find room in the budget for Mary Kay, for their skincare and foundation. I have a skin condition called rosacea that is getting worse with age, and that makes my face really red. So I have my mom to thank for that. Thanks, Mom. She is 75 and still fights it to this day. So as much as I give her a hard time, she's living this battle has been living this battle for much longer than I have. But the thing about it is I know it's going to be with me my whole life. I found the Mary Kay skincare products when the line I'd been using for 15 years changed their formula and it no longer helped with keeping the rosacea at bay. My mom and I had been using the same thing and we both had to find something new. We found the Mary Kay skincare line and have been using it for 2 years now. And while we both have rosacea, my mom actually has much oilier skin, so we have different skin types. But we have both found that what we need from the Mary Kay line. And as it turns out, my mom happens to be one of my best clients. Ultimately, the time that I spent working to actively grow my Mary Kay business has resulted in some residual income that is really paying off. So it comes in small increments over time with enough in profit to cover almost all of the expenses of my personal product use. And the cost is worth it as far as I'm concerned, the time and the money for the quality of the products. And I will recommend them to anyone who asks. Now that I'm no longer actively working the Mary Kay business, I essentially trade a little bit of my time to serve my customer base for essentially free product. So that's my not so big splurge while living life on a budget. The good news is that with a budget, I have the power to incorporate the expense into our spending plan each month, which gives me the permission to buy the Mary Kay products that I need without all of the guilt. I want to share some additional treat yourself ideas with you, and I've got a list of 10 that are doable regardless of your treat yourself budget, since most of them are free. First, try binging a series that you've been wanting to watch on Netflix or a YouTube channel that you love. I happen to know of one that has about 50 videos on it. Just look here. Or you could do a movie marathon with or without friends. You could listen to an audiobook. Number 3, you could FaceTime or Skype your best friend. Number 4, you can play a board game or maybe a card game that you love. Number 5, you could get a new book for free from the library, then snuggle up in your favorite cozy place, light a candle, and read that book. Number 6, moisturize everything. Slather it on. If you are anywhere, I'm filming this in February, so if you are anywhere that it is winter in the Northern Hemisphere, you know how bad dry skin is in the wintertime. You will feel so good if you spend 10 or 15 minutes just slathering yourself up with moisturizer, your whole body, and it doesn't cost anything. Number 7, go out into the sun for 15 minutes or maybe 30 and soak it up, or you could do an outdoor activity like a yard game or a walk or a bike ride. Number 8, go to a free event in your area. Number 9, make yourself a cup of hot tea or coffee and sit down to enjoy it for 30 minutes. Maybe you'll do that while you're reading that book in the corner in your favorite cozy place with that candle. And number 10, paint your nails. It doesn't matter if it's your hands or your feet or both, just paint your nails. It always feels good. Remember that loving yourself is important regardless of where you are in your journey to financial independence. Even when you're in paying off debt mode like we are, it's important to evaluate what's truly important to you that will allow you to love on yourself while you're working to clean up the mess. Paying off debt is not easy, and it can be so stressful. And you need to find the things that you can fit into your budget that will make the journey more sustainable in the long run. I would love to hear from you with the ways that you splurge and treat yourself. So be sure to leave a comment below. And don't forget to give this video a like and consider subscribing. Finally, you'll want to check out all the other channels that are participating in this collaboration today. I'm really looking forward to hearing how they go about treating themselves and watching all their videos. The list of the channels and the link to my playlist of all the videos is included in the description box below, and you can find it in the cards over here. Thanks so much for watching. That's all I've got for you today. Until next time.